This is the face of 18-year-old teenager Zepheniah Dufeal. The North London gangster, who is from Edmonton, had launched himself at an OAP for absolutely no reason at all, leaving his victim for dead. Injuries included fractured ribs, bleed on the brain, fractured skull, and also collapsed lung. Zepheniah and his victim, who is said to be 84 years old, had been on the London train on Tuesday, July 16th of last year. Both men had exited the train at Edmonton Green Station. As the two men initially walked their separate ways, Zepheniah for some reason had then turned around and then made his way to his 84-year-old victim. Balling a hand into a fist, Zepheniah struck the victim, his head shaking before his victim lost his balance and then fell sidewards on the ground. The thug then raised his foot as high as it could go and then performed a stomp motion, once, twice, the victim's head. The 84-year-old unnamed man was said to have cried out and screamed in pain. Still, Zepheniah was not done. Crouching down to look at his swollen and bruising victim, Zepheniah struck him again before chucking the victim's cap. In all conclusion, the victim could have very well died, but thankfully a commuter who walked past saw the victim on the ground in a bad way, and then they rushed to go and get help. Police and ambulance crew attended Edmonton Green Station and put the victim in the back of an ambulance. He was then rushed to hospital. When doctors examined the OAP, they found that he had suffered fractured ribs, bleed on the brain, fractured skull, and again collapsed lung. This was a serious incident. Now, when police investigated the crime, they checked CCTV at the station, of course, and when police watched the CCTV footage back, they realised the entire incident had been recorded from start to finish, an incident that lasted no more than 60 seconds. And to make matters worse, 18-year-old Zepheniah was already known to police, so a police officer who checked the CCTV was able to recognise the gangster and informed the colleagues that Zepheniah actually lived on the same street, Church Street, from the station. Police arrested Zepheniah at his home the very next day without incident, and when interviewed, it was confirmed that Zepheniah and the victim were not known to each other. They had no previous confrontation or even a dialogue or conversation at all. They had not spoken previously, and the victim had done nothing wrong to warrant his life nearly being taken. Now, police from the Serious and Organised Crime Unit says that Zepheniah Dufeal had acted with exceptional violence, and it was on an elderly man. That could have been mine or your grandfather. In court, Zepheniah Dufeal pled guilty to GBH, and he was told that he would have to serve a jail sentence of 14 years. Let me know in the comments, do you think the crime matches the sentence? And as always, stay safe.